if you are still on this journey with me and you've been fasting, and this is your 5th day of fasting, how important it is to break the fast properly. Okay, so number one, autophagy fasting. So the power of autophagy fasting is it's intermittent fasting. It's super easy. You just want at least 17 hours of no eating. So you can have, I would recommend to try to incorporate a 5 to 7 hour eating window, which would bring you to 17 plus hours of fasting. That's called. Good morning. This is Dr. CJ Benkert with Buddha Vida Wellness. I am so excited to bring day 5 to you. So this is day 5 of our fasting variation training, and I am on my 5th day of a pure water fast. And I know a lot of you are along this journey with me, and if you're not on your 5th day of a water fast, that's okay. I'm here to teach so that you can learn and just empower you. So we have been covering all the different types of fasts over the last week. I started last Wednesday. Today's Friday, October 8th, 2021. And yeah, so we started off with intermittent fasting. I want to talk to you today about the 17-hour autophagy fasting. We covered the 24-hour fast, the 36-hour fast, the 48-hour fast, the 72-hour fast, and 4 or 5 days and beyond fast. So today, just going to come at you briefly. I'm here in Tempe, Arizona, and I am communing with my Men and Women of Iron group. I've got Coach Teresa, my amazing health coach, here with me. She's still on the trail. I'm here at the trailhead. So the most important thing I want to tell you today, I've got 3 different things I'd like to talk to you about. First thing is autophagy fasting. Second thing is how to incorporate all these different fasts that I've been teaching into your lifestyle. And the third thing that I'd like to cover in the next few minutes is how important it is, if you are still on this journey with me and you've been fasting, and this is your 5th day of fasting, how important it is to break the fast properly. Okay, so number one, autophagy fasting. So the power of autophagy fasting is it's intermittent fasting. It's super easy. You just want at least 17 hours of no eating. So you can have, I would recommend to try to incorporate a 5 to 7 hour eating window, which would bring you to 17 plus hours of fasting. That's called autophagy fasting, intermittent fasting. You get to eat every day, but if you keep that at least 17 hours, it takes about 17 hours to get into that peak autophagy. The other parameter that is critical to being an autophagy during that 7-hour eating, 17-hour autophagy is you want to keep your protein down below 20 grams and below. Protein is what stimulates the mTOR pathway, which is the opposite of autophagy. So you have, remember, I've been talking about, loving and hating, building up, breaking down, fat burning, sugar burning. So the opposite of autophagy is mTOR. mTOR is what you want to be in when you're building muscle. So like bodybuilders want to be in mTOR. But you don't want to stimulate mTOR when your goal is cleansing and autophagy. Because we know when you're in an autophagy state, viruses can't grow. Viruses need your own, they need your body's fuel of glucose. They don't have their own metabolism. They don't have their own fuel sources. They're just little leeches that come in. And if you have a bunch of fat burning cells and your cells are in a state of autophagy, self-eating, viruses can't come into that cell. They can't replicate. I don't know of anything more powerful than what I'm saying right now. So please listen to my words. Please share this training, whether you're listening to me on my podcast or my YouTube channel, or you're seeing me on Facebook. So that's number one, autophagy. So 20 grams and below, because it's the high levels of protein that'll take you out of autophagy. And you want a 5 to 7 hour eating window, no more than 7 hours, because autophagy doesn't kick in during intermittent fasting until you've reached 17 hours of non-eating. Okay. And then as far as the rest of the food, I would recommend, not going high carb, just going with nice, low carb, high fiber content veggies. Like if you're a client of mine, that's what we eat and lose it stage. So you're looking at, broccoli and green beans and zucchini and radishes and kale and spinach and cucumbers. So I would keep your carbs low, but the most important thing is not to eat more than 20 grams of protein. So that's autophagy. Second point I want to cover in this training is all of these different fasts that we've been learning. How can you incorporate these into your life? Well, what you want to do is most days, even if you're brand new with me, and if you're a longtime client of mine, you know this too. Most days you want to be intermittent fasting. Most days you don't want to be eating any longer than about a 6 to 8 hour eating window. And my opinion is based on keeping our immune system strong and keeping your body in autophagy. Why not do the 17 hours? So most days intermittent fasting, low carb, high healthy vegetables, moderate protein. Most people don't need more than 20, 30, 40 grams max. Like at my weight, 150, I don't need any more than 50 grams a day. But if I'm doing autophagy fasting, I'm going to go 20 or less. But regular intermittent fasting, I'll do about 50 grams of protein, lots of vegetables. You never need more than about 1 serving of fruit. So that's intermittent fasting. 24-hour fast is stopping your food at dinner and then not eating again till the next day dinner. That's a 24-hour fast. In my opinion, and please refer to my fasting variation guide and my 5-day water fast for more information. But the 24-hour fast, in my opinion, for most people should be done at least once a week. And you could even do, if you're fighting chronic illness or you're looking at, if you have 50 pounds to lose, you could do alternate fasting days. So you could do a 24-hour fast, intermittent fasting the next day, 24-hour fast, intermittent fasting the next day. Totally safe. As long as you've got weight to lose, awesome. If you're 20 to 30 years old metabolically like myself, at least once a week, 24-hour fast. Okay, 36-hour fast. This is your rebooting your immune system fast. We want to do that, in my opinion, once a week, maybe every other week, never less than once a month. However, if you are looking to cure diabetes, or if you've got cancer, if you've got chronic illnesses, Alzheimer's, autoimmune, you could be doing a 36-hour fast a couple of times a week. But in my opinion, healthy, optimal function and nutrition would be at least once a week. No less than once a month. 48-hour fast. Same thing, dopamine reset fast. We want to do at least once a month, in my opinion, and you could do it as often as once a week, depending on your stage of health. And private message me if you have questions about what would be the best for you, or leave a comment wherever you're listening to me, and I'll refer to that. 72-hour fast. Now that's a 3-day fast. You could safely do that maybe once a month, once a quarter. Again, if you're fighting cancer, or if you're in the middle of getting rid of diabetes, you could do the 72-hour fast once a week. So it just depends on your level of health and what your goals are, and what you're looking to gain from the fasting. And then, okay, now we're on an extended 4, 5, 6, 7-day fast. I don't know how long I'm going to go. I'm on day 5. I feel very strongly, my intuition is telling me just to keep going as long as I feel good and I'm not hungry and my energy is good, which it is. I'm going to keep going this time. Now, I don't always feel like that. I go with what my gut is telling me. I listen to my body. So the power of long, more prolonged fasts, like 4, 5, 6 days and beyond, is you're now turning on stem cell activity, turning on growth hormone. So as you get into autophagy, as you get into ketosis, as you're burning fat for fuel instead of sugar, you're breaking down, recycling. Body is eating up diseased, unused, unhealthy protein material, organelles, precancerous cells, old scar tissue, skin tags get eaten off, age spots. I had one here, it's pretty much gone, get broken down. So you just want to, if you want to do an extended fast, it's because you want to rebuild the joint or heal an old injury, or at least once a year. Dr. Thomas Seyfried says 1 7-day fast a year decreases your chances of getting cancer by 95%. 1 7-day water fast a year decreases your chances of getting cancer by 95%. Do you think that you could just not eat for 7 days so that you don't have to worry about getting cancer? A 95% decreased chance? That's pretty powerful. So I do 5-day water fast, sometimes once a quarter, at least once a year. And so those are the different fasts. Those are the main points for today. The third last point I want to cover before I say goodbye is, if you are on this journey with me and you're day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 10, and you listen to your body and your body says, okay, time to break the fast, and refer to my guide, please, for the signs that your body will give you to tell you to break the fast. The most important thing that I can tell you today, and if you hear anything that I'm saying today, is make sure you break your fast properly. Please break your fast properly. Don't put in the time and the effort and the investment in yourself to water fast and cleanse your body for 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 days and not break your fast properly. Because when you break your fast properly, now you're going to build amazing new healthy joint cells, liver cells, intestinal cells, brain cells. So right now we're breaking everything down, or we're recycling everything. We're doing a full gutting of our kitchen, our body, and we're going to gut everything. And that's what we're doing. We're gutting everything. We're carrying everything away that we don't want, all that old, worn out, crappy stuff. And then when you break your fast, if you do it properly, now we're going to rebuild a brand new, sparkling, clean kitchen with quartz top and the state-of-the-art, lighting system and sunlight's coming in. So that's the power of fasting. It's not just the time that you're fasting, but it's just as important, if not more, to break the fast properly. This is day 5 of our 5-day water fast. This is lesson, let's see, Wednesday, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lesson 9 of our fasting variation week. Tomorrow will be the last training in this series, where I will be going into more detail of breaking your fast, and again, basically reiterating all the different fasts and how to incorporate them into your life. And I'm going to talk a little bit more tomorrow about my 12-month coaching program. And last thing is, if you're a client of mine, or even if you're not, and you're on this fast and you want to break it properly, we have in our clinic available, we could ship it out to you. It's called the ProLone Fasting Mimicking 5-Day Plant-Based Kit. We have the physician grade kit, which you can only get from a doctor. It's $250. It'll take you through your first 5 days of breaking your fast. You'll stay in autophagy. You'll stay in ketosis. It'll be like you're water fasting still, but you get to eat olives and soup and nut bars. And it's a very science-based. It's out of the USC Longevity Center, backed up by Dr. Walter Longo, who is an expert in fasting mimicking, diets, and etc. So if you want to do that ProLone kit, message us, or if you're a client, let my team know and we can get that out to you. You can come and pick it up in the clinic. ProLone, PROLON. All right, I am out. We've got training starting in a couple of hours. Please let me know how you're doing, and reach out to me if you need some support or if you have questions. I'm here for you. All right, everybody, this is Dr. CJ Benkert, loving you, encouraging you, inspiring you, motivating you, living it to lead it, so that you can live your purest life in body, mind, heart, and spirit. Peace to you, love to you. I'll see you tomorrow.